Please stand for the national anthem. A message from MPP Sam Oosterhoff.
Happy Canada Day, Niagara West. Although we can't be gathered physically together to celebrate, it's still such a wonderful day to be able to acknowledge and be grateful for the country we get to live in, a Canada that's truly glorious and free. I wish you and your family a very good Canada Day. I look forward to celebrating with you next year, and I know that we're all so proud to be living in this country and thankful for those who have fought and died to protect our homeland. God bless you all, and I look forward to seeing you at physical celebrations next year.
A message from Mayor Kevin Gibson.
Welcome Wainfleet residents to Canada Day 2020. A very unusual Canada Day and very different circumstances this year for sure. We're celebrating virtually, just like the region is doing as well. You might see some things on there that the region is doing for Canada Day, but here in Wainfleet we're also celebrating Canada Day ourselves. Now, we're not having the traditional Canada Day celebration that we have over at the arena and the grounds, but we're going to celebrate everybody at home. So make sure that you think about Canada, our position in the world, where we've come. Make sure you talk to your children. Tell your children about how great a country Canada is. Tell your children about where we sit on the world stage and how much influence Canada has, especially in these times, because things are very unique right now. And being Canadian, it's the best place in the world to be. There's lots of interesting things going on in the world, and I personally am very happy that I live in Canada, and I know every Wainfleet resident feels the same. So take a few minutes, celebrate with your family Canada Day, have a little chat about it, and next year we'll have our Canada Day right back to where it was, great celebration over at the park. But this year we're doing the best we can, so please celebrate at home. Thank you very much.
A song from our students for Canada's birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Canada.
Happy birthday to you.
Let's craft with the Wainfleet Township Public Library.
Hi everyone, my name is Carrie Meyer and I work at the Wainfleet Township Public Library. I'm so excited to join you today to bring you this craft. We're going to be making a Canadian flag and we're going to be stamping a leaf. We are going to need some tape, a pair of scissors, a pencil, a piece of paper, a maple leaf, a ruler, some red paint, and a paintbrush. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is take our paper and we need to measure the short end. We need to make it 5.5 inches. So I'm going to lay my ruler down and I'm going to use my pencil at the 5.5 mark, I'm going to do one on this side of the page and one on this side of the page. And then I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to draw the line across the page from mark to mark. Like that. And then I need my scissors. I'm going to cut this line now. And so you could do this on the whole page, but I like things to be symmetrical and I like them to be to scale. So a regular Canada flag is twice as long as it is tall, okay? And so now our paper is twice as long as it is tall. So our paper is now 11 inches by 5.5 inches. So I'm going to take the paper and I'm going to fold it and just pinch the top, and then I'm going to pinch the bottom, but I'm not going to push it down all the way. I just want to know where that line is, just like that. Okay, and now we're going to take our end and fold it to that spot. Okay, so we're folding it towards the middle, and I did crease it now, right to where we have our little markers. Now I'll do the other side. And now you can see, once you're done folding, that you've made a square. So now you know that the outside two pieces, when you put them together, they equal the same as the middle. So twice as long as it is tall. Okay, so now we need to do some painting. And I want to put my flag with the bendy part so it's going down, because if I do it pointing up, it might bend and I might make a mess. I'm going to put it face down. And I'm going to get my red paint out, and I'm going to start painting the sides. So I'm painting right up until that fold line. Okay, and you want to do your best to try and stay in the line. I picked a bigger brush because it looks better on camera, but it's not as easy to paint with. There we go, we'll just paint that in. I'll get some more paint for the other side. I'll try and go along that line as best as I can. There we go, perfect. And now I'll do some more over here. So you may have seen it earlier in the video, the photograph of, or some video actually, of the Canada Day flag painting on the field that we did for the 150th Canada Day celebrations. That flag was also to scale, so if you took a look at that drawing, you would see how perfectly symmetrical our maple leaf is and the size of our flags. We used a lot of very advanced math to make sure that we got that perfectly on the field to represent Wainfleet on Canada Day. So this is what we're going to do this year, just to give you a chance to fly the Canadian flag, be proud of being a Canadian resident, to live in such a country, a free country. So I'm just painting my leaf now. I'm painting the back of the leaf and a little bit of the stem, because when you paint the back, you get all of the veins of the leaf. They show up nicely on your flag. Now you just take it, line it up in the center, put your leaf down, then use your fingers to point on the back. Just tap it on the back a little bit, push it down. Good. And a little bit over here. And when you're done, you'll have a nice imprint of the maple leaf on your Canadian flag. Let's see. Pretty good. See, I'll just show you. There you go. And it'll look something like that. So my other one has had some time to dry, so I will let this one dry and I'll work with the dry one. But now we're going to use our tape, because we haven't used our tape yet. What I want to do now is take my flag, lay it down on the table in front of you, and take your ruler and put it on one side, and take a piece of tape And you just want to tape your ruler to the back of your flag. And the ruler will act as the handle for your flag, so that when you want to fly your flag proudly on Canada Day, it's very easy to do so. There you go, just like that. And now you can fly your Canadian flag. So friends, this craft was brought to you by the Wainfleet Township Public Library. We are moving our summer programming online, and we'll be offering the TV Summer Reading Club. Information on how to sign up is available on wainfleetlibrary.ca. We've also started Curbside Pick-Up so that we are able to put books into the hands of our patrons at long last, for sure, for some people. So that can also be done through our website or by calling the library. And we have set times that people can come and pick up their books at Curbside. So thank you for joining me today for our Canada Day craft. Look forward to interacting with you in the days to come. Happy Canada Day.
Celebrating Wainfleets Countryside with musical stylings of local bluegrass band Redneck Jelly. Introducing Paul Wainright, Pete Wainright, Luke Martindale, and Chris Putman.
1, 2, 3, 4!
For more information, contact Paul at 905-788-7708 or email paulwainwrightmusic@gmail.com. Message from the Wainfleet Farmers Market.
Support local. Visit the Wainfleet Farmers Market starting July 8th and every Wednesday following until September 30th from 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. We're proud to offer a safe and welcoming environment to showcase some of our finest farmers and crafters. We have so much to offer. Be sure to visit us behind the arena in the pavilion. We look forward to welcoming you.
Now it's time for some fireworks.